Hi guys, in this video series I'm going to demonstrate how to get started playing Minecraft in multiplayer, and I'm going to show you how to survive and create an initial safe haven from where you can thrive. To play multiplayer you have to play in a server. Now you can either host your own server, which has its challenges, but I recommend finding a public online server that you can join and play in. I highly recommend a server called the Sacred Labyrinth. It's called Sacred Labyrinth. Here we are at their website. This is the website and forum for sacredlabyrinth.net. It's a public server. It's an excellent server. If, like me, you want to create like a castle or your own city or start a clan, you can do this here. You don't have to host your own server to do big things in Minecraft. You're going to want to copy and paste the IP address. It's right here. Because you're going to take the IP address, and when you log into Minecraft, you go to multiplayer, go to direct connect, and you're going to paste that IP address right here. You start out in this massive building here. This is the spawning area. Now, what I like about the Sacred Labyrinth is even though griefing is not allowed, griefing is destroying the structure, other players destroying the structures you've made, damaging it, or modifying your structures, vandalizing it. Even though griefing isn't allowed, stealing is allowed. So the challenge is you have the challenge of protecting your stuff, and that makes the game so much more fun because you have the challenge. It's nighttime right now, so we don't want to leave these castle grounds because, as you can see, there's all kinds of monsters out there waiting to eat us. But I'm just going to go over our agenda for when the sun comes up, what our agenda is initially. We want to venture far out away from the main area of the map because a large hunk of the map is protected in such a way that you can't destroy blocks or build. We have to venture far out, and that's going to be quite a journey, and a dangerous one at that. We have to find a place that is close to resources like wood that we can harvest, and we have to find ourselves a little hiding hole that we can start an initial underground structure to survive in. And we pretty much have to start out underground because we can't get anywhere towards our plans for creating our empire unless we can accumulate a substantial amount of valuable items. I want to make it clear that this is not a detailed tutorial of how to play Minecraft. I'm only demonstrating how to get started in multiplayer and surviving and thriving. Looks like the sun's starting to come up. Hiding your stuff from other players is very critical. Secrecy is very, very important in this game. And I'll have you know that it's not hard. You remember the original Zelda? How in the original Zelda for the NES, remember how some of the passages were hidden behind rock or under bushes? It can be as simple as that, where no one can see any evidence that you have something underground, and only you will know that it's there. So I'll show you some simple techniques later in this series. Well, since the sun is rising, let's get started. We have a long journey ahead of us. Burn, zombie, burn. So, when you come to the Sacred Labyrinth world, you'll notice that it's huge. Personally, I like to find a place that is pretty clear. Like over there, there's places that are like a jungle, or the mountains are really, there's a lot of cliffs, and it's very steep. I don't like to dwell in areas like that because it's very dangerous, and also it's very easy to get lost. I like an area that has hills, but they're not too jagged, and I can see vast areas around the land, and has a relatively good access to trees and other resources. We need some music. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's more like it. Now, it's very dangerous initially because not only do we have so many challenges, we have a long distance to travel to find a home. It's easy to get lost, so chances are, until you've explored this this land, chances are it's going to be hard to backtrack and find your place if you die, because you go back to the place where we started, the initial spawning area. So with that, with the idea of not getting lost, and you probably will several times, I want to show you a little trick about this. Press F3 on your keyboard, and up in the left top corner you'll see a set of coordinates, X, Y, Z, and F. Use those coordinates to navigate, because that's pretty much all you have. I don't know if there's a map for this world. If someone knows, please let me know, because a map would really help. Any place that you want to remember how to get to, just write down the coordinates, and that'll really help you. That has saved me in so many situations, not only to find my home, but yesterday I had to bury my treasure and make a map so I could come back and find it. Basically, I was transporting a bunch of gold, and I came to a situation where I couldn't make it back home with my gold, so I had to dig a hole, set up a little chest in that hole, and put the treasure in it, and mark the coordinates. And when I went outside, I was killed, and I had to backtrack and find my gold, and after a long search I eventually recovered my gold. There's no shortage of adventure in this game. Hey Piggy, I would kill you if I had a sword, but you're not worth my time right now. Oh, by the way, we're far enough out from the main area that we can destroy blocks. We're out of the protected zone. But we still have a ways to go. We have to find some trees, and we have to find a sufficient place to set up camp. I'm gonna go take some wood from that tree on top of this mountain. We need this wood more than anything right now, because we're going to use it to make some torches to light our hiding hole, and we're going to need it to make a crafting table. Now generally we don't want to leave the leaves of the tree like that, just because it sort of clutters up the environment. Do please be considerate of the environment in Sacred Labyrinth. But right now we're against time. But normally you would want to either destroy the whole tree or come back and destroy the leaves. It just leaves everything cleaner, better looking. We got some trees here, but that's sort of jungly. I want to stay out of the jungle. Oh, let's get across some water. Well, we can take some wood here. That's good for us. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to end this video here and we'll pick up in the next video.